Good morning. So we are checking on our seeds that were directly sown in our new seed tester bed. And so in a prior video, I just provide details on how this bed was made using some old fence panels. And so the goal with this bed is to see if there's a difference for me in zone 8A, Alabama, in directly sowing these seeds versus growing some from seed on the inside and transplanting them out. Because in the past, I have not had success with directly sowing flower seeds in my garden. So the first one that we sown, and these were sown on April 16th, and today is April 20th, were sunflower seeds. So they were sown in this row here and here. Now I did try to account for spacing in regards to the different varieties, but in regards to the seeds in the rows themselves, sunflowers, yes, I tried to space them out a little bit, but not so much with the zinnias, but I did try to space them out a little bit with the cosmos. So looking at our sunflower rows, I don't see any germination there. I do see something has disturbed my soil. And so in the past, when doing research, I have seen where, different little animals can dig up your seeds before they have a chance to germinate. And so my plan is to sprinkle some cayenne pepper out here, the ground cayenne pepper, to try to divert that activity. Here with this little red marker, this is my zinnia row. And so if you look closely, you can see that we do have some germination in the zinnia rows. There's some there. And I didn't see any further up. And then this is our Cosmo row, and it's marked by this white marker here. And as you can see, if you look real close, you can see the different, and that one is under the pine straw just a little bit, but you can see we do have some cosmos that have germinated. And so I only did one row of cosmos. So we have 2 rows of sunflowers, 2 rows of zinnias, and 1 row of cosmos. And then here, these are some snapdragons that were actually started on the inside and transplanted out. And I like to say that I could tell when my seedlings are not happy. And when you think about it, if you're starting them with cocoa coir, worm castings, and then your other amendments, that can only sustain them so much before they're going to need some extra nutrients that may be in the form of like fish fertilizer. And so I could tell they were not happy, and so I opted to go ahead and transplant these out, as well as 1 yarrow that was grown from seed. And so they seem to be doing pretty good with the transplantation. So that is the update of the seeds that were directly sown outside. And remember, this is for our new Seed to Bloom series. And so now there will be a part 2, give you an update on the seedlings that were sown on the inside and are growing under grow lights. And so our goal is to see what does that success look like with directly sowing in the garden versus growing from seed on the inside and transplanting them out. So stay tuned for part 2. Chat soon.